God damn. Yes, what's going on, guys? Throwback Thursday. Throwback Thursday. And today's Throwback Thursday is the Geek Vape Griffin Mini RTA. Yes, the Griffin Mini RTA. Yes, I know. Like I said, no, I didn't say actually. I'm gonna say it now. Obviously, with the Throwback Thursdays, all ATIs, all that sort of stuff, all ATIs, all RDAs and RTAs, all devices and stuff that's still actually maybe quite good to this day and age. If anyone's with something, or anyone who wants something cheap, like really cheap. Do you know what I mean? Yes, there's still like new RDAs and RTAs that you can get cheap now, but I'm talking like if you like old school stuff. Do you know what I mean? For example, the Griffin Mini RTA. There you go. Let's not kill some time. Let's go down below. Let's see what you get in the box and what not, and we'll check everything. We'll go back up top, and I'll tell you guys what I think of it. Yeah, and yeah. Nevertheless, let's go. Hey. So here is the Griffin RTA right here. Yeah, 25mm. You can see here. There's the box. You got Geek Vape. Do you know what I mean? All the stuff at the. There's some information on the front already as it is. You got Griffin 25, and then nothing on the side. It's just Griffin, and then the rest and the components is at the back as well. So what we'll do is we'll get this open first. I'll try a different way. Okay, so here is the RTA first. Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. And then when we open this, obviously that popped out. So you do get a tri tool right here. Nice tri tool. You get spare glass, spare ceramic plate, which is for single coil. Spare adapter with a drip tip on there installed. And let's get in here first. Spare accessories, you know the score. There's spare accessories right here. Spare 810 drip tip adapter and some grub screws and what not. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'll just put that to the side for now. Alright, so you know the score. Now I'm not gonna do a build. I'm not gonna do a build on it. I've already put a build on. I'm just gonna show you, but I am gonna dry burn and put a wick. Put some new wicking in it, new cotton, and we'll get this going. So here is the RTA itself. Okay, so as you can see, we do have the drip tip here, and you've got top airflow. So you've got 1, 2 and 3. Okay, and it is very adjustable. It's got a clicking mechanism, so it clicks quite a few times. Okay, 3 times it's fully open. Whatever you adjust on one side is going to be same on all the other sides as well. And it's got a nice like a gear type, this area gear type like top fill system. So you screw this part off, and there you go. And there are the 2 juice pots on each side. Yeah, I always like to, because obviously when you fill one side, excess air can come out the other side, which is pretty nice. So nice big juice wells. Let's screw this back on. I always again reverse thread until I feel a click, and then I'll thread it again. So let's go a bit closer. Got Geek Vape here, the O-rings, you see the chimney, you can see the Griffin itself, and let's turn this around and you can see it says Griffin in some nice funky writing, which I do like this font. I really like this font as well. Clean, nice finish as well, and you got some grooves going on, some pattern grooves, so it's a good grip to change your airflow. So it's top and bottom airflow as well, and you see a juice pot as well. You see the juice flow here, same there and there as well. Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll screw this off, or before we screw this off actually, we'll go to the bottom. Okay, as you can see on the bottom you do have the C there, the vape in the bin, and obviously
all the writing and griffin and whatnot and serial number there. And then a 510 protrudes out quite a little, a tiniest bit, not so much, but I won't put this on any hybrid. That's just me, just be more on the safe side, keep it on regulated devices. Yeah, so let's screw this off. Let's get to the deck in a minute. There's a glass there. You see the chimney is quite small. It's quite small, not so big, and you can see the juice flow all here, and you see the chimney on the inside. I've cleaned this as much as possible, but there's still a bit of last juice going on there, so I'm really sorry about that. And you can see it domes in quite a bit to condense some sort of flavour. Yeah, so at the top, right in the middle, as you can see, right in there, you can see like where the airflow from the top is coming into here, going around, all around into the deck, and then coming back through as well. Yeah, now, oops, we'll get to the deck now. So here is the deck. Okay, very easy deck, velocity style deck. Okay, so 2 holes here, 2 holes on that side. You do have your airflow here, and same for the other side too, and your wicking pots. As you can see, there's 4 holes. Let's just get this out. There you go, there's 4. Oops, scratch the damn camera then. 4 holes, you can see right there. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then the juice flow is just at the bottom right here. Okay, now this I've had, let's just screw it on here just to make life easier. Okay, now I've had quite a bit. Now with this deck, it's easy to build, alright, but when it comes to the wicking now, because the holes are so small at the front just here, it's kind of harder to wick them through. You got to make sure it's snug when you're pulling it through your coils, but it's got to be really thin enough to tuck inside the holes. Yeah, tuck inside the holes and let it rest at the bottom. Well, I don't stuff it down to the bottom, I just let it rest a bit, just hover a little bit so the juice can come in nicely and wick it and get it all saturated and whatnot. Okay, now as you can see where on the airflow here, right, it's raised quite high. So as you can see how high this coil is, yeah, it is kind of a bit of, you have quite of a fun time, let's just say, to put the coils in, because this airflow is raised so high, it's harder to, you find it a little, you might struggle a little bit to put the coils in, you see. So what I do is, with my coil, I'll put where the holes are, so one leg on that side and 1 leg on that side. I position it straight away. Yeah, I'll make sure that I bend the legs a bit, position it straight away. Also on the end of the legs, what I do, this is just a tip, maybe might work for you, is I curl it. I curl the legs a little bit, so because this is so high, I'll put my coil up here, position it in place, and because my end of my legs is tucked, like kind of curled in, I can just curl it, it'll go into place, I can slide them in, and it's a bit easier to build on this deck here. Yeah, okay. And also you do have Allen key screws, grub screws. You got 2 here, and then same for the other side too. And then obviously on the airflow, if you want to turn, come on, let's tighten this a bit more. You can see it slowly, like a really thin cyclops type airflow, going and gone. It's got a stopper. Yeah, so again, whatever you adjust on one side, if you want to turn, whatever you adjust on one side is going to be the same on the other side. Now again, I've already put a build in. I can't remember what these are coming out at, but there's not really too much low ohms. Okay, so again, velocity style deck is easy, but you might have a bit of a struggle because this airflow is raised quite high to put your coil in. Okay, and make sure your coil is sitting as close to the airflow, not too close, but at least it's hovering over, not touching any of the post or the main area hovering nice so you can get that nice airflow. It's not curved, it's just a straight airflow, as you can see right here. So it's going to hit your coil smack round, and all the excess on one side is going to hit the sides and come through as well. Yeah, okay. So you do have also, where have you gone? You've got an insulator on the inside as well. I don't know if you can be able to see that, it's just right there as well. And obviously when you can use that ceramic, let me just show you now. When you use this plug here, you take one coil out, pop the plug in on one side, and you can use single coil as well. I'm just going to keep it dual because I like dual coil. Yeah. Now what I'm going to do is just check the ohms. I've got it in an ohms reader. How can I say I don't know? 0.38 on here. Okay, right there. Now I'm going to do is dry burn it, wick it up, and then yeah, let's fast forward this.
Excuse him, the pen moves him. He ain't moving the pen. This is that out in the city with a few of your friends, juice with the gin, spitting in alleys, shooting for ends. Yeah. But most these things just ain't what they used to be. And it's probably because he ain't who he used to be. He's Moses, cause he's still moving the seas. And niggas sick of moving disease.
Right, so it has been wicked and whatnot. So as you can see everything is all in place. Let's just screw this off really quick. I'll screw this off quite quick. And there you go. So if you want to focus today would be nice. No? Thank you very much. So everything's all wicked and whatnot. So keep a little, do you know what I mean? I'll just hover it over, put a little bit in there. I've got the same for that side and same for that side as well. I'm going to put some juice on there. So it'll be all set. Let's set this tank up, go back up top, and I'll tell you guys my thoughts on this tank.
Right, so that was the Griffin 25mm RTA. What do I think of this? It's been out for a long while. This is the mini version as well. Yeah, again, this is the mini version. I like the whole aspect. I like the whole design of it. And it's been a long time. Since it's been out. Sorry. Yeah, I really like this design. The stainless steel is really nice. I really like the writing on it with the Griffin and then the logo. Geek Vape, I would have left that clean. I want to put Geek Vape up top and I left it at the bottom underneath where the 510 pin is. 810 is comfortable. It's easy to use, easy to fill. Airflow, pretty straightforward. You've got stopper, you've got top and bottom airflow, so you don't have to use both. You can use both. You can close off the top and use the bottom, and vice versa. You can close off the top, close off the bottom, sorry, and then use the top as well. Yeah. Now the deck for velocity style deck is really easy to build on. So easy. But the only thing is with this deck, because the airflow the way the airflow is designed, it's risen so high that you might have a bit of a hard time just to put the coils in, do you know what I mean? But like I said, what I normally do is I position them so where the legs are meant to go for each side, and I use the ends of the legs, curl them a bit so it can curl into place, and just push them in and you're all set. That's as easy as I could find to build on this deck itself. So it would have made it easier back then. I know it's still an old RTA, to raise that airflow down a little bit, just a bit, so it's just a bit more easier just to put a build on there. And maybe the wicking ports just a slight wider. It's quite small. That's what I would have done. Made it a bit more wide. You know, like the OBS engine 2, how it's quite wide for the wicking ports, something like that. Do you know what I mean? I know it's a small 25 deck. Yeah. Well, the deck's 18mm, but the whole RT is like a 25 deck base width wise. But again, the wicking ports, like the OBS engine 2, I would have made it a bit wider. I know it's a massive difference compared to then and now, but still, I would have done it. Juice. You got the juice ports as well. It wicks nice, consistently, and I'm not having any dry hits. Obviously, make sure your wicking is on point. Oh, that was just the keys. Anyway, It's put me off then. So someone, I think one of my staff dropped keys off for me for tomorrow work. But nevertheless, anyway, it's wicked easy. You can't, like, there's no way of adjusting the juice, as far as I know, the juice flow. I have not seen any sort of way of adjusting it. It's just as soon as you screw it on, finger tight, then that's it, you're pretty much set. Let's have a quick tuck. I'm on 0.4 on the dot, 52 watts out here, and using some, what's this one, a tester, boom juice, man, boom juice, strawberry biscuit. Let's try this out. Oh. Bearing in mind, I've got both airflows fully open, so I'll have them open, so let's have a go. Nice airflow, maybe a bit too much. I'm gonna close the top off, one click in. See any difference? I don't see any difference. Let's close the top airflow fully. There you go. So it's just bottom airflow now, fully open. Oh, just the same as it was open. Let's try top airflow open. Let's close the bottom airflow halfway. Yeah. Now I'm actually getting some nice flavour. Not brilliant, just nice flavour. Okay, just about right. It's just nice and subtle. I'm getting enough taste. Do you know what I mean? Nothing too sweet. Again, nice subtle flavour. And I've got it airflow fully open at top and the bottom airflow halfway down. So if we, let's say for example, I'm just gonna go a bit crazy, turn the bottom airflow fully off and just do top airflow. That got to me, that one. Because it's like using top airflows almost more of mouth to lung. I can't even get my breath, man. Jesus H Christ. I can't get my breath then, it's more of a mouth to lung base. Let's try again. I tell you what though, flavour kicks in though. Flavour kicks in very nice. You know what I mean? But that feels like I'm almost mouth to lung, like I said for the third time. I like my bottom layer for. I like it nice and airy. Let's close off the top fully, and I'll put this almost full. Very loud, but it's a smooth intake. Yeah, very smooth, nice and light. So that's as much as I can say about this. But as again, the negative points for this will be the deck itself, with the airflow risen so high, the base of it. Do you know what I mean? So let's look at price points there really quick. Okay, you're looking around. I'm looking at Element Vape. It's $19.95. You're probably looking about £13 to £20 or something. Like if you look around on the internet for it. Yeah, around that price. And there's only, let's see the colours. Yeah, it's only black or stainless steel, which is the other two colours, like I said on there. So you're gonna be picking up very, very cheap indeed. So yeah, that'll be it. I think that's about it. That's much is covered. Put all the links in the description down below. Again, give it subscribe, a thumbs up. If it's a thumbs down, let me know why in the comments so I can improve. And I'll see you guys in the next Throwback Thursday. God damn.
Your troops can defend against this full jam. Watch how I move with the wind, nigga. The type of juices that he oozes from his skin or losing.